MLB Network. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The first baseman.
Digging in now, Travis Shaw. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third. Derek Fisher the next to bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Got him swinging. In the inning. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Number 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Danny Santana. Count is 1-2 now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up, McKinney. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there. Dan was able to get that one to left field.
And the count will be full. Guzman at second. Frazier at first with no outs. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball.
The right fielder.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers' leadoff hitter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. All set for the start of the inning. And set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Popped him up. Guzman has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in, Willie Calhoun.
Willie.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Set down and ordered. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 home. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Base hit into right center. Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Rognedodor now. The 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Texas. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Reese McGuire. And he takes a called strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Solak. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Duffy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up as the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And late reactions, and they got him. The 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Brett Martin will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So now to the plate, Derek Fisher hits softly down the line at first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 20.
Digging in and looking for more. Follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run. Now the 2-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Danny Santana goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cody Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The batter
digging in, Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Calhoun. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Biggio ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Solak. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKinney giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And this one bounds around against the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clown.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Chirinos rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they now trail by only 2.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Now batting, Nick Solak. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The 2-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nick Goody has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next the dangerous power threat, Lourdes Gurriel. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Travis Shaw will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field.
Naquin's on the move.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another. Leading off the inning, Tyler Naquin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Really?
The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
In now, Danny Santana. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. And they're runners at the corners now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice. Better to at least entice a swing.
And let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rangers do get one. Inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Danny Jansen becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Kevin.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batter.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits to. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 51.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Hit hard down the line. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Nick Solak. He was a double play victim last time around. Count even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
The batter, number
Now
6.
back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Matt Duffy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The throw into second.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Toronto rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.